Hey guys, Richard Benny here, and today I want to talk about being malleable and being adaptive in today's economy. And so, as a business owner, as you guys know, particularly right now, I'm talking about the hospitality industry, but in general, a lot of times what happens is that people aren't malleable, right? They have a certain way of being, a certain way of operating the business, and there's lots of whatever they're saying is time tested things that always work. But when it comes to the front of house or the marketing or your relationship with the customer, these things will always change. Sometimes they change faster than we thought they would change, right? Especially since the invention of social media. I don't know if you call it an invention or not, but ever since social media, now then obviously became influencers. Now we're dealing with artificial intelligence. And so things are changing much faster than they used to. They used to change every 10 years. Then it became every 5 years. It became every 2 years. Now things are changing every year and you have to adapt. And although people are generally the same over the thousands of years as far as habits and kind of like our needs and wants as human beings, it may be different. It may be the type of environment they want, the type of experience they want changes. Those things change. Human needs and what we generally want and the experiences that we want are consistent over time, but the experience and how we experience it is different. And so it's important as a business owner to be malleable. Number one, if you're a small business owner, it's relatively simple to check on your business. You know, if you have just one location or two locations, it's not hard, especially at the beginning, to be there at your physical place. You're either physically working there, which I do suggest for most people that start a new business. And of course, as time progresses, that may not be as possible. But if it's a brand new business, you want to be there as often as possible. You want to observe what's happening, right? Because there's things that customers and staff tell you of how it should be. And then when you can observe, you can see how things actually should be because you understand what your customers are really saying or the non-verbal things they're saying, the way that they interact with your with your location, the way they interact with your experience, the food, the cocktails, the drinks, right? Those things actually teach you more about what your customer is looking for. And then it's important to be malleable to once again and say, hey, you know what? I'm seeing that there's a need for this, or I'm seeing that the market is changing and people are looking for this, right? And as time progresses, this is where you start developing leadership. So sometimes it's not possible for you to be at all your locations. Now you're at 2, 3, 4 locations. You're building out to a national brand, or you have multiple restaurants or multiple bars. This is where you trust in your leadership. So this is where you develop leadership within your business of people that can communicate with you effectively on what's needed.